warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce myself. My name is Epiani from TS248. Today I will discuss the problems that I have listed on the presentation screen on structural analysis of flat column reinforced concert in high-rise building by Stephen Limbongan Serpi Odapas and Steny Iwala from Samratulangi Manado University. Here, I will discuss again using the title I created regarding analysis of flat column design problems in multi-story buildings. Based on the result of a study of reinforced concrete structures referring to SNE and HE standard. Okay, first slide is introduction. In the construction of multi-story buildings, the strength of the structure is highly dependent on the column design. Problems arise when the column is too large. The rooms becomes narrow. But if it's too small, it can endanger the stability of the building. An alternative solution that is now widely used is the flat column, which is a column that follows the width of the wall. In addition to being efficient, it also beautifies the interior of the building. Okay, the problem is how to design a flat column that remains strong enough to withstand load, is spatially efficient, and meets earthquake safety standards. So this is the main focus of the research that we will discuss. This study tests a 3-column thickness is 15 centimeters, 20 centimeters, and 25 centimeters with floor heights of 3 meters, 3.2 meters, and 3.5 meters. This simulation was performed using ETAP software and analysis based on SNE 2847-2013 and SNE 1726-2012. The goal to evaluate the structural strength and floor depreciation during earthquake loads. Based on the result, we found that thinner columns, the 15 cm variation, allowed for more space efficiency, but showed higher lateral drift, which means greater horizontal movement during an earthquake. Next, 25 cm thick columns had better resistance to drift and overall greater stability, but took up more space and required more material. Next result is 20 cm thick column stood out as the most economical and balanced solution. It performed well under simulated earthquake loads, keeping the drift within the acceptable limit as specified by SNE 1726-2012. However, all flat columns are still classified as slender columns, so they are susceptible to bucking. This requires more careful structural calculation. Consolation. The analysis results show that flat columns can be an efficient solution in the design of high-rise buildings because they can save space and add aesthetic value. However, this type of column tends to be slender and is at risk of buckling, so careful structural calculations are needed. Of the variation tests, a thickness of 20 cm is considered the most economical because it is able to withstand earthquake loads with deviation that still meet the requirements while maintaining space and material efficiency. In other words, the use of flat columns can only be successful if supported by careful design, accurate structural analysis, and compliance with applicable earthquake resistance standards. The key is in precise design taking into account cylinders ratio, moment magnification, and lateral load effects. Standards such as SNE 2847 2013 and ACE 318 M11 are important reference in ensuring structure remains safe and functional. That's all I can say about structural analysis of reinforced concrete flat columns in high-rise buildings. I apologize if there are any mistakes in the words because I am still in the learning process. I will excuse myself. Thank you and see you later.